Okay, then here's a sort of longish question. Again about Lim Guan Eng. There was a statement from Tony Pua. He said in this book, you singled him out as a trusted advisor to former Finance Minister Lim Guan Eng, quote unquote, even though you didn't mention his name, accused him of, quote, unauthorized involvement in government business, unquote, and in business negotiations involving the government despite not being empowered to do so. So in his statement, he claimed Joko Chandra was furious that a due diligence was requested and that you became furious after Mr. Joko told you about this and claimed Tony had threatened him, quote unquote. And Tony concluded that he was a convenient target for anyone unhappy with the MOF, trying to clean Najib's mess, and accused you of being biased and of prejudice against him. Can I get your comment on this? And this is from Takashi of Nikkei.
Yeah. Well, I cannot cite other cases. I only cited one as an example. There was one where he threatened to take back the project for $1. That is a part of the agreement they had. But other business people, Chinese, told me that he is very arrogant. That is the word they use. He is very arrogant. You see, he behaved as if he is the minister. Of course, he has the ears of the minister. But for a political secretary, you are supposed to report on the politics of the country, but not go around implementing government policies. And this is not just one person. That person, yes, maybe a lot of things said about him and his background and all that. But others also came to tell me, saying that this man, this advisor to the Minister of Finance, is very arrogant. And lots of people complain to me. If I were to cite them, I will fill a book, pages of cases that I came across. But I took just one case as an example. It's not just that person. Of course, he runs down that person. But as far as we are concerned, he has put in money during Najib's time. And during that time, of course, he found that he couldn't access banking support. And he had to go to the government to ask the government to help so that he can raise money from the bank. But there was a condition attached that if he fails to complete the project, he will have to sell, the government will acquire the project for $1. This is true. This is the agreement. But government must not threaten investors. We have to be friendly with them. We want investors to come into the country, bringing in money, expertise, and the like. But when you have somebody who is not even a minister, just a political secretary, going around telling people you do this or this or threatening them, and the way you speak also shows that you are, well, very arrogant, then of course people dislike. As you know, because of this person, a lot of business people are against the government because they think that the government is not sympathetic to their cause. Yeah, we think that everybody should be given their SOP, what they can do, what they cannot do. But of course, we don't have anything like that for ministers or deputy ministers or political secretaries. The concept of political secretaries was mooted during my time. And the ministers said their party work is neglected because they have so much government work to do. So they need somebody to assist them to know what the people are saying in their constituency and advise them on the politics on the ground. But instead of that, political secretaries behave as if they are the ministers, calling official to have a meeting with them, trying to instruct them and all that. And that is not the job of a political secretary. A political secretary is about politics. Politics on the ground. How does the minister respond to what is being said on the ground. That is what a political secretary should do. He should never call government officers to brief him or to discuss with him. That is not his job. His job is to contact his minister and tell him, hey, on the ground, you are not so popular now because of your policy. That is what a political secretary should do.